See you guys in a few.
All right, see you in a few. We live?
I believe we are live now.
Yo, yes, I believe you are. Hey!
Hey!
Capcom Showcase hype. How's everybody going? We have our special guest, She Says here, man. How's it going? How's E3 been for you?
It's been underwhelming, honestly.
Fair enough.
Hopefully Capcom picks up the ball.
I wouldn't expect it.
Oh God! I hope.
I mean, it's only a half hour. It's only a half hour long, and they've said quite a few things they're going to be doing. So we might get one extra. I would not expect a lot, honestly.
I don't. Yeah, like as much as I'm wearing the Mega Man helmet. I put Mega Man in the thumb. I'm not actually personally expecting any Mega Man announcements, but I'm trying to manifest them. I'm trying to manifest something. So. We'll see what happens. We could get a Battle Network Legacy Collection, but again, it's just I'm not feeling any.
I brought out the Mega Man figures, so I'm trying to help you out, man.
Nice. So we're trying to manifest something Mega Man related here, and just surprises in general. But from what Capcom have said, it's just games we know about: Resident Evil Village, Monster Hunter Stories, Monster Hunter Rise, and Great Ace Attorney Investigations.
But hey, more Ace Attorney, that's always good.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking forward to seeing more of that. Geller with a $5 donation saying Battle Network Collection or I'll riot. You and me both, man. We'll be riding buddies. And Jaden Buck, $2. What the helmet? I love it. Love it, Jaden Buck. Thank you both for your donations. And, we got another $5 donation from Grantles, who's ready for Mega Man Legends 4. Also, got my Banjo amiibo.
Oh, of
Congrats
course.
on finding the amiibo. And yeah, Legends 3 just isn't happening at this point. So let's just skip right on to Legends 4.
By the way, if you're wondering where Steve is, he is helping unload the groceries, and he'll be back in very soon.
Yeah, he'll be back in time.
There's that, and I believe what else? Something else I wanted to mention.
Which link are you guys using to watch the stream? So I'm
Capcom USA on Twitch.
Yeah. By the way, I haven't shown this off yet, but I am also wearing a Mega Man shirt, of course.
Nice.
So really trying to make something happen here.
Also, just a heads up, there is I've not been around a lot, so I'm just going to put this out there because I don't know if it was officially revealed or leaked out there. But a new Sega game has been leaked, so be wary of that if you want to go in fresh.
Be careful about that. There are leaks going around at that one specifically. So yes. Be careful about that. Spider Manny with a $4.99 donation saying, all I ask for is a Battle Network collection. Hell, I'll even take a mobile game with gacha mechanics.
Oh, wow.
You must be really desperate for a Battle Network game if you're willing to take a mobile game with gacha. That would make me very sad. Although I say that, but I would love if that rumored possibility of Rockman X Dive coming to Steam happens.
That'd be cool.
That would probably be the first game I play hardcore on Steam. Yeah, I've heard pretty. Yeah, I mean, as I understand it, it's pretty decent.
They're still
go for it.
Like $4.99 donation saying hyping irresponsibly for Minish Cap 2.
Yeah, that might be just a tad bit irresponsible.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like they're saying Village stuff. We might get DLC, but honestly, I'm just expecting it to be reverse, and that's the only way to get people interested. Is like, yes, it's Village related, but remember, it comes with reverse, except it's not actually there yet.
I just hope there's some surprise here, just something, because what's the point of Capcom showing us games that we already know about that are going to be out within a month, or are already out? I just don't really see the point. But hoping there's at least one surprise, Mega Man or not. Obviously, I'd rather it be Mega Man, but. Just something. I'd like there to be something announced here.
Yeah.
Same.
Ross
completely pointless, but otherwise. But what were you gonna say?
I was saying Ross Gustafsson with a $5 donation saying my ultimate Capcom dream game would be Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in HD and on modern consoles with netcode, maybe rebalanced. That'd be cool.
Nice.
What were we gonna say though? She says.
Yeah, go for it.
I was just gonna say, yeah. It just seems like you guys just kind of shocked me with what we're gonna have to look forward to, but I hope that they throw in a couple of surprises. It feels like it's completely redundant to have a whole presentation set and ready to go if it's just like stuff that's already been announced and set your expectations for. I don't know. It was funny because I was talking to a friend of mine about like what would be like a big thing from Capcom right now. A couple of things, I guess. I guess I feel a little deflated, you guys. It almost feels.
I know you came in here and immediately just killed your hype.
sorry.
We are very good at that because we've been even telling people like Nintendo may say V3, but just go in there with low expectations because you just never know.
Well, and it's only because Capcom themselves have already said what they're going to be focusing on. So, to be fair to them, they haven't promised anything beyond what they've said on their tweet about this. So, even if we're just disappointed, we can't exactly be upset because they've told us they've set the expectations pretty low for this.
True. Hi, by the way.
Hey, I'm back.
Real quick, we got some more super chats to get through. Heckle with a £2 donation. We hoping for Mega Man Pixel Remaster for mobile?
Too soon, man. Too soon.
It is really soon. Parmeet with a $1.99 donation. We know blank is a thing, Macy. That apparently that's from the Giga Leak, so we're not going to actually say what it actually is. You probably saw it on the side no matter what anyway, but I'll just not say it. Waffle King with a $4.99 donation. I love this idea. Ghost Trick on Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That'd be sick.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I still haven't played it. I don't know.
Oh, man. It is up there with the Ace Attorney games, she says. It is really good.
I had a buddy of mine that is now finally playing the Ace Attorney games. He's playing them on his Switch, and he was like, "Can you just at Capcom? Can you use like you're following on Twitter to basically ask them for a 4, 5, and 6 on Switch too?" And I was like, "I'll try."
Yeah,
I don't think he'll do anything, but.
NB Otter says, "Please," with a $4.99 donation, says, "Please pull through Capcom. I'm still hurting from Square." Yeah,
we all are.
Yeah,
we're all still hurting from Square.
Color Hurts with a $2.99 donation says, "Summoning Okami."
God,
Chibi-Terrasu on Switch.
I like Okami 2 would be the only thing that could get me as excited as any Mega Man related announcement, and that's also not going to happen, I don't think. But that would be hype. Oh god, that would be so cool.
Yeah. For me, like things that would excite me are Mega Man Legends remake. I feel like it needs to basically kind of get a new coat of paint so that it can actually get some.
That would be nice.
That'd be cool.
Relevancy.
It would also give them the chance to find a new Teasel voice actor because unfortunately we can't have the old guy.
I love Eddie B in the live audience chat. Why are we here? Only to squish? Talking about how the patron chat is a bit squished on the bottom of the screen right now. I love that.
I don't know what that means by squished. I'm looking at it. I'm like, it looks the same as always.
Right. No, it looks the same. Yeah.
Guys, for those of you wondering, during our reactions, we use a much smaller patron chat window just because there's not room. So we wanted you all to still be here, but we don't have room for like the big window we normally use. But this is the way it's been since we debuted this layout. So maybe we'll check into changing that at some other point. But not today, not right now.
I wrote Jack Daniel with a $5 donation saying, "Personally, I want Capcom to take another crack on a Versus series that isn't Marvel, like SNK or Tatsunoko."
Yes.
Capcom versus Konami.
That would be so nice.
Capcom versus Konami could be really cool, actually. I would like that.
Yeah. That'd be wild.
Would be really cool. Jared Watson with the deep cut. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs 2, baby. Man, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Haven't heard that in a while. I love it.
See, now I'm just thinking of like Jill versus who's the protagonist of Silent Hill 3 versus her?
Oh, Heather.
There you go. For Capcom versus Konami.
$2.99 from my good friend and friend of GVG, David Gilton, who's been on TNT before, saying Dino Crisis Remake, Power Stone 3, Rival Schools 3. I love the sound of all of that. I think you're going to get none of it, but Rival Schools 3 would be...
The show has
Are we starting?
Yeah, we got a fancy Capcom logo at the very least.
I was going to say, we have the 2021 vibe of undulating logo letters.
Yeah. And also $2 from Paper Metroid saying, "Hi," she says. Also, Jack Frost for Smash. Thank you very much,
Welcome
Paper
to the
Metroid.
Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm your
Unlikely,
host, Rachel
I'd say,
Puerco, aka Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest
this is a pretty
releases,
swanky
news,
logo.
and updates from Capcom.
Yeah, I like it.
We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village
Logo
team,
hype.
share some news from the world of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting for?
Capcom Fighters, so there's something.
Our first stop today,
that's our SF5
Resident Evil
DLC
Village.
characters. I'm calling
the
it
Resident
now.
Evil franchise continues to
probably.
pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror.
I always find this weird,
blown
like,
away by the response
off
to
to
Resident
the side
Evil Village,
camera angle a
which
little
launched
weird.
last month. brought the
Yeah,
world
I know what you
another
mean.
chapter in this
They're
decades-long
like, it looks
story as the
candid like this,
franchise
and I'm like,
celebrates
it looks like
its
she doesn't know where
25th
she's supposed to
anniversary
be
this
looking.
year.
Not her fault, of
I'm
course.
honored to be able to
It's
introduce
weird that they chose
Tsuyoshi
that
Konda,
angle.
producer on Resident Evil Village.
All right,
with
first
a
is
special
RE
message
Village,
for the fans.
which is out.
Is it just a thank you, or are we getting DLC?
Another time.
Yeah, let's see.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, guys, I have been stressing to those of you in the audience, like, do not overhype
Yeah.
this. Just go in with
Yeah.
realistic expectations, and you won't be disappointed. Baby.
Exactly.
I
I
need
mean, and
to play
again,
Resident Evil
Capcom
8.
themselves set those
Oh,
expectations.
Brandon jumping in. All of a
Yes,
sudden.
I invited
Hey.
the voice of God, Mr. Miracle himself.
Oh,
since
nice.
There will be Monster Hunter news here.
Oh, that's
hell
a good
yeah.
point.
Sorry I'm late.
No, you're good, man. So we're
It's-
watching an RE Village trailer?
I mean, the secondary purpose of E3 is to hang out with your buddies,
Hi
so why
everyone.
not?
My name is Tsuyoshi
Definitely.
Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village.
I was asked to turn
I
down the
didn't
stream
take
just a
this
bit, but
opportunity
it's
to
already
thank
really
everyone
quiet.
who's praised
So
since we launched
Yeah.
the game in May.
I did
We
enjoy
hope you're
Village.
enjoying this new
Still need to
chapter
review
in
that, just not
Spider-Man.
as bad time.
As a reminder,
I enjoyed
getting
the
a
demo.
DLC?
It was an enjoyable experience to put it on my Xbox. I just haven't opened it yet.
Okay.
I literally just beat it last night.
Okay, here's Reverse.
Reverse was a fun little thing. Like the open beta for it was kind of fun, or closed beta. I don't know.
Across
No,
all
open beta.
supported platforms. So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
Buy now.
Yeah.
Did he say that? Oh, here we go.
On additional DLC. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, it'll probably be, if I had to guess, the easy one is Chris DLC.
Thank you,
Was
Kanda-san,
it
for that
popular
wonderful
Yeah.
update. Next up, some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter. Whether it's
Did they
Wow,
say when
perfect
Reverse
timing
was
for
coming
Brandon
out?
to show
or
up.
battling them with friends,
Yeah,
we've
right.
got something for you. First, let's dive into
You know,
the
I'm glad
brand
that
new
was very
story-based
quick,
RPG entry to the series,
limited time on it,
Monster
so.
Hunter Stories 2.
Yeah, that
Wings
was
of
pretty-
I think
Ruin.
my stream's behind.
Yeah, did not waste
My,
any
my
time.
stream is super behind, actually. Okay. I just realized I'm like probably 30 seconds to a minute behind you.
I just
Gonna
showed up
try.
the Switch logo clicking for me.
Same.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm in line with,
I'm still way behind. This
and they are
annoying.
pushing Stories 2 hard.
This was his fate.
I'm okay with that. Because
you guys
it's
watching
really
this
cool.
on Twitch?
I'm gonna try Twitch, yeah, because the YouTube stream's way behind.
Oh, I've been on Twitch. That explains
Same.
it.
But against
Ah.
the awesome power of nature,
We may be YouTubers, but Twitch is quite a bit ahead of the curve here with lag.
Yes.
All around, things just kept getting worse.
Wow, it's like
Alright.
somebody tried to kill me for saying that out loud on
Ratha
YouTube.
had survived and returned to
Santi, the person with a
Stories
$2
2
donation
continues to
saying,
look beautiful.
I went
Oh,
there to
God,
see
yeah.
Red's old monster.
the $2
yeah, I
donation
love
from
it.
Santi, the person, not expecting much, just want to be surprised.
That's
Right.
Disappointed
That
with
would be
surprise
nice.
because
Great
we were
attitude to have.
we were surprised by
That's when I met you.
by Square Enix.
you were given red
We sure
phoenix
were.
stone, and now
Maybe not in the way you hoped.
Yeah.
This is destiny.
Dark Garrison. I do not
Right,
know
like a
what
punch in the face.
That
currency
is
the
Costa
CR
Rican cologne. I had to look it up.
2500 Costa Rican cologne. Thank you so much. Saying hi guys. I subscribed to GX back when Derek made analyses of the first Alola map. The day I found GVG reaction. I was so glad to find you all again. Yeah, it's funny how many people kind of missed us leaving or where we went.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we're glad you're here. We're glad,
Glad you found
Yeah,
us.
glad to have you here. Hell yeah.
And they're emitting a strange
Also, almost
light.
2,000 of you are here with us. 1,800 people.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
thank you all so much for joining us for this.
God,
Man,
I mean, I enjoyed what I played of the original stories, but this looks so much better.
This looks
This,
great.
yeah, this battle system looks refined from the first one, which it needed it.
kinship with monsters.
God, this, I mean, especially for a Switch game, this looks visually
It's
just
not
stunning.
about control.
Hmm.
Monsters help
And not that
riders
like
of
Switch
their
games
own
look
ways.
bad, but just this just looks really, really good.
The bonds
Yeah,
And it
exactly.
performs really well on top of that.
are
Yeah.
just like your
Jared
bonds.
Watson with a $2 donation. Thank you so much. No comment, but appreciate it nonetheless.
Thank
Yeah,
you very
thank you.
much.
What kind of
Matt,
we got a
in our
theme
Patreon
song.
chat,
Really
insert
have.
Switch Pro here. I'm tired of speculating about the Switch Pro at this point.
so
I'm just-
sick of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All I have are questions.
God, the voice acting's so good.
I know.
Uh-huh. It is.
Ratha will become anxious too.
Like, why has Capcom been on fire lately?
You will protect him no matter what. I can sense
That
the
cat
fight
does not look
against
like it
life
belongs
force
there.
within you. The burden of such great power.
is too much for his body.
Naviru is an enigma.
Yeah.
We don't know why he has a melon head, but he does.
Are these characters from the first game, Brandon?
Naviru is the feline.
Okay.
And some of the additional side characters are. This is a sequel, but I don't think you'll have to play the first to enjoy this plot.
They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of
Like,
everyone they meet.
The character in white, she was from the first game. That guy too.
My friends here taught me that.
Paraguay. I'm sorry, Paraguay 123 with
Brazilian
Steven
Real.
Brazilian Real, 10 Brazilian Real. Thank you so much. Says, oh, of course, cheers from Brazil. I should have read ahead. Subscribed recently to the channel and your content. Here's hopefully for Ace Attorney 7, Investigations 2, or a second trilogy. Maybe we're already getting Great Ace Attorney, so I wouldn't expect any other beyond that, but it'd still be cool.
Yo.
I feel like we'll probably get 4, 5, and 6.
Ooh, Palamute in the game as well.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
This looks
That's
cool,
nice.
man. I gotta admit, the more I see of this game, the more hyped I
Hey,
get.
trial version. Trial version available. Transfer your save to the full game. That's awesome.
Oh my god, yes.
Right?
I know what you're doing.
Wow,
tonight,
Ash was ahead of me now.
Yeah, Ash is about 5 seconds ahead of the rest of us.
Oh, that's funny how that happened. Yeah, and
Well, that's
Amiibo.
neat.
We already knew about the Amiibo, right?
Okay, the trial version is really nice. I think I something like that for people who are Monster Hunter fans, but maybe not into the RPG aspects. Definitely can be into that.
I've definitely
Skibot99 with a $2 donation. Thank you so much for that. Says fingers crossed for a new Mega Man X game. We'll see. And Luis Benitez with a $5 donation. No comment, but thank you so much. And then
the Canine Companion Palamute
Renee
from
De
Monster Hunter Rise will be joining
with a
Monster
$5
Hunter
donation
Stories
says that
2
Mega Man
as
hat
one of
looks
the new monsters
ridiculous.
in
I
the
love
first
it. There you go,
pre-title
Ash.
Excuse me, Renee. That's a
soon
Mega
after
Man
the game's
helmet,
release.
not a hat. Okay.
You can get
Kidding,
an
of course.
early
Thank you
peek
very
at the game
much.
with the Monster
Thank
Hunter
you
Stories
very much
2,
for the donation,
Wings
all
of
of you.
Ruin trial version, starting on June 25th.
And Skibot, yeah,
Which
my
also
fingers are
carries
crossed for a new
progress
Mega Man
over
X
to the
game as
full
well,
game
but
release just a few weeks later on
keep
July
your
9th.
expectations in check.
That's
Well,
not
let's
the
hope this
only way to
trial
join the
version
hunt.
isn't
Millions
corrupted.
of you made Monster Hunter
Yeah,
Rise
right.
a huge success
Ouch.
earlier this year. And we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise.
All right.
Let's find out more.
Is it a Mega Man collaboration? They've done one in
That's how
the
you
last
get your
3
Mega
That'll
Squid
be the
games.
Mega Man announcement we get is a Mega Man collaboration with Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah.
Are you a Monster Hunter fan? She says.
No, so this is like all
Oh, okay.
nothing burger for me.
All right.
With
collab
stories
one.
too?
Never would have seen that collab coming, ever.
Nope.
I know,
Capcom
right?
working with
Right?
Capcom, that
Yeah.
never happens.
I'm shocked.
Okay, actually putting that special cat into Rise is pretty cool. I'm sure people would really like that.
They'll probably add an event quest that you have to do to unlock that.
Probably.
I'll definitely be checking out that trial version of Stories 2, though. That's cool.
Yeah, save.
I'm doing that.
Especially with the save transfer.
Monster Hunter Rise 3.1. Are you breathing, Brandon? You okay?
I haven't even seen that yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember, Ash, you're ahead.
Yeah, somehow you're pulling ahead of the stream. Like, I think
I
you're
don't know
almost
how
10
that's-
seconds ahead of us now.
Maybe pause for 5
Okay.
seconds or so.
Yeah, I'll
It's like
pause for a few seconds.
Ash is
yeah.
Muddy
moved
Grok.
forward in time.
Genso Bukin with the $2 donation saying, discussion topic, Mega Man X made re-engine. Ooh, that'd be
Oh, that would be interesting.
That would be
As long as it's
interesting.
2D.
wild.
John
I'd still
Black with
rather see
a
in 2D.
$5 super chat says, thanks for the great coverage y'all have been doing. I would love some surprise Capcom game on Switch to get announced. Me too, but I'm just this
we all
E3 has me not hoping for anything that hasn't been explicitly told
Yeah.
to me is coming.
Honestly, the most exciting things have been leaked so far, at least so far.
Got somebody in the
One,
Twitch chat
obviously
said
Mario plus
Storm
Rabbids would
Magala.
have been another one.
Available now.
There has never been a better time to be
That's
a
so
Monster
mean,
Hunter
Snore
fan.
Magala.
With all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and
Yeah,
the
this is
launch
basically
of
stuff we
Monster
already
Hunter
knew about.
Stories 2 this summer.
Yeah.
We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure.
They just know people
Well,
are going to be tuning
that's
into
not
this.
the
They can
only
like,
thing Capcom
okay,
Yeah.
has in store
I
for
love
us this
that art.
July. Fans
art's
of Phoenix
beautiful.
Wright will have new
Ooh, here we
chapters
go.
to explore.
Great Ace Attorney.
With the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
I'm still okay. I paused, but I'm still ahead of you
North
guys. So I'm
American
gonna pause a
and
little bit more.
European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great
Which
Ace
might always
Attorney
just catch up,
Adventures
so I'm not
And the
sure.
Great Ace Attorney
Yeah.
2 Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan. You'll travel back in time to the late 19th
Where are you guys
century
at right
Japan
now?
And London.
She's talking about Great Ace Attorney Chronicles
Phoenix
still.
Wright's ancestor.
Yeah,
It's an
yep.
action-packed
Crazy.
prequel. Now let's hear more about the story.
She's about to transition. There we go. Oh man, these transitions are really weird too because
Amy telling me that Brandon's a bit loud and apparently she says it's too quiet.
yeah, I boosted She Says a bit.
There you go. I can put my microphone a little closer.
There you go.
Yeah, I pulled mine away a little bit too.
Yeah, I can't mess with Brandon without breaking the stream.
Right.
He's too godlike.
Yeah.
Sorry.
God, I want to play this, but Neo: The World Ends with You comes out at the same time. It's like,
Oh,
damn
that's
it.
so cruel.
I'm so excited to play this with my wife. We played the first 3 games together and just had a blast.
Must have heard of me.
Herlock Sholmes, I love
Over on
it.
the Switch?
Yeah, that's too good. for
Engage in
lunch.
the art of deduction.
That's so Ace Attorney.
I have never
The
played.
music is good.
I need
That
to.
music is great.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, no, Steve, you should fix that ASAP, man. Ace Attorney is great.
Fortunately, you could just jump right into these. I don't think you'll miss anything.
That's true. You don't need to play the.
Demands
Yeah.
its right to a cross-examination.
But the first 3 Ace Attorney games tell such a wonderfully complete story.
Yeah.
Now what a
The
casual
first 3 are a
door.
must play.
Dude's got a sword. Someone else has a knife.
The facts.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
right.
hang out.
We need them to be
That's-
quirky.
That's not even close to the weirdest shit you see in Ace Attorney courtroom.
I mean, this guy looks like Dracula.
The multiple.
All right, so the logo just came up for me. Let me know when the logo comes up for you.
That's interesting. We got jurors.
Logo.
Oh, is that
Logo
what they
just
were?
came
Okay,
up.
they weren't witnesses, huh?
Okay.
It kind of reminded me of how the court system worked in Ace Attorney meets Professor Layton.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
of that as well.
10 new cases and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense
That's
attorney.
so much
Now,
content.
we all want to see some
Mini
gameplay,
escapades.
right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney
Jonathan.
Chronicles.
Nice to
Dance
meet
of
you.
Deduction and Summation Examination.
The animation looks great.
Summation examination.
Hello, I'm
It
Jonathan,
says some minor
Capcom's
spoilers may be
marketing brand
included,
manager
so I
for
guess
Great Ace
beware of
Attorney.
that.
Oh.
It's nice. Thank you for the warning.
Capital of Great Britain.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
Man, the animation looks really nice.
Yeah, this is
It does.
fantastic.
Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
Yeah, I'm very much
To be
looking
Sky with a
forward
50
Danish
DKK.
krone, I think.
Danish
it's
krone,
Yeah,
okay.
Danish krone.
Yeah.
Well invested.
Fun fact: he's called Herlock Sholmes because the Arthur Conan Doyle estate retains a certain copyrights to Holmes, and they got litigious about them.
Yeah.
Go figure.
I heard about that.
Brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock.
The funny thing was is that this was a recommendation from the fans of how to fix this issue, and then they actually did it.
That's great. That is great.
Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning
Sure.
spectacular. A grandiose
too good.
yet flawed series of
Herlock
conjectures.
Sholmes.
Kind of beautiful.
Dubious looking Russian.
I like the panning and everything. It looks nice.
Man, it's amazing how much bigger, how much more presentation there is compared to the usual Ace
It
Attorney.
really is, yeah. This
Yeah.
is very different.
Kind of jealous of this beard.
You know, right? I think that facial structure is a little bit different.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, is he like a hack Herlock Sholmes?
I mean, he might be one of those where he thinks he knows what he's doing, but not really. But he has the confidence
love
to back
that.
it up.
He's like a gumshoe.
Mm. Wow. Or maybe he's right. I don't know.
Susato
Yeah.
will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions.
Oh, you gotta point out the contradictions.
I love that.
Yeah, this is great.
At this point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the
I'm
errors
so looking forward to
in the
playing this with my
detective's
wife.
logic
We're gonna have a
and
blast
reveal the
with
truth
this.
to the
It
mystery.
looks a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a good one.
No,
Yeah,
I've
looks
heard
good.
nothing
I've heard
but
such good things about
Basic-
these games from
the
from people who
writer-
play them in Japanese.
yeah, the writer of this, the original trilogy, is the writer on these two
Yeah.
games.
Oh, no kidding.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, so because he didn't return for 4 through 6.
Upon uncovering the truth,
From what I've seen
I've
so
heard from
far, I'm
hardcore
liking the
Ace
fact
Attorney
that
fans, these
the
are great games.
I'm liking that the
Semi-literal
character
dance
designs are a
that
little more
brings them to the
grounded than
conclusion
like the
of the dance
latest
of
the latest Ace Attorney games.
Yeah.
Like where they get like really ridiculous with some of the designs. These look like they actually could exist in their timepiece. I kind of like that more about Ace Attorney 1. Like the designs were more like real, like believable. And then as the games went on, they got heightened and more with like ridiculousness.
Yeah, they needed to find ways to kind of up the
ante in some sort of way. Yeah, but here it looks more subdued, and I kind of like that a little bit more. I don't know if it's going to maintain that throughout the entire game, but
hard to say. I can see why they said spoilers, because they were they are solving this thing.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a huge deal because I'm not paying too much attention. Man, it looks like kill.
Difference in the shape of your face. I mean,
yeah. Wait a second, your nose.
I know. Took off the nose too.
I love how much time they're spending on Ace Attorney. Like they're, of course I want to see more, but I love that they're giving it the spotlight. Like
I think they know they need to.
Players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence.
They're really trying to, hey, we ported this. There's a lot of translation work and voice work.
Yeah.
Pay for it. We need.
Guilty verdict, and 1 white representing a not guilty verdict.
Objection.
In summation examination, take the stand.
But I do hope this is
like
the end. The last thing we're seeing.
All of whom
I like
provide
the
explanations as to why
design of the
they've reached
prosecutor.
their guilty verdict.
It's not the same Ace Attorney gameplay. I like that.
You'll have to identify
it's
conflicting
really
statements
not.
and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting
kind of a weak
jurors
objection, though.
to call out the flaws in their logic.
I don't know. The objection from I think that's Patrick Seitz is the opposing.
Objection.
The prosecutor. Yeah, this is very much like Ace Attorney versus
Ready to
Phoenix.
provide evidence from the court record to help
I just like
in the way that you kind of like
when you
use
successfully
this
point out
person's
one
statement
of
against
these
this
contradictions
person's
among the
statement.
jurors, you might just change their minds too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor.
That was a beefy objection.
Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury to help prove your client's innocence.
Okay. Oh, the E3 stream's starting to freeze me a
My
bit.
lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage.
This has just been
All right, so the logo just appeared for me again. Let me know where you guys are at.
Features in the Great Ace
we're
Attorney
not there yet. There we go.
Excited
Now.
to get this game in the hands of both.
Oh, are you
fans
watching it on E3's
and
official
diehard
stream?
fans alike.
I am.
Thanks.
Yeah, you gotta go to Capcom USA. That might explain why you're so far ahead.
It already seems
Yeah.
like I have
Well,
a
Capcom
bunch of
USA's
games
Twitch,
to
you
catch
mean?
up on.
Yes.
There are some exciting
Okay.
new adventures and titles to look forward to.
I'll do
Well,
that.
that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's show.
Oh, don't do
Man,
it just
nothing
esports.
gets me hyped than the phrase "What about esports?"
No.
That's it. No
Tell
Smash.
us what's been going
I
on
don't
with
know.
Capcom esports,
Flayshaker
including updates on the
with the
Capcom
$5
Pro
donation
Tour,
says they're both exceptional
Intel
games. Hope you all enjoy.
Street
Thanks for
Fighter
being the
League,
voice of
and
E3 and
all
such
the
grow
other content on
and such
Capcom
growing up for me.
Fighters. Over to
Glad
you
I found
guys.
GVD now. Well, glad you found us too.
Yeah, thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah, hell
That's
yeah.
high
We're glad
praise
you're
too.
here.
I've definitely never looked at myself in the mirror and said, "I'm the voice of E3."
I know.
Yeah, right.
Now I can say someone else said it though.
Thank you so much for the high praise.
Yes, it means a lot.
Please be something beyond just hey, here's our
I mean,
esports.
it was like Street Fighter 5 announcements, like the final character or something. That's hype. But if they're just gonna talk about,
She said it was that was it for the premieres for Capcom.
There you go.
Yeah.
But
We're gonna dive deep into FGC drama now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. As we said, Capcom laid it out, but when they said they have esports things, like, all right, we might get something
What I
Street
said,
Fighter.
I'm
related
real
for
glad.
it.
Expect nothing.
Yeah, I mean, like I've been saying, Capcom laid out their own expectations by telling us exactly what they were going to be showing, and they showed exactly that. It's a bummer, but it's impossible to be too disappointed because they set us up for that.
Yeah, I didn't know, but
Definitely a
I
bummer.
guess I just missed the announcement. Yeah.
You know
Dang
those sections they showed off at for the Ace Attorney. They'd have a demo for a Great Ace Attorney. And they'd show off like, here's this section shows off this bit of gameplay. Here's this section that shows off this bit of gameplay.
I feel like they should do a demo for that.
Like, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm just really tired of Street Fighter 5 at this point. I need them to move past Street Fighter V. Not even necessarily onto Street Fighter 6. Just a new fighting game.
Yeah,
I love watching Street Fighter 5 high level. I don't know. I actually really enjoy watching it, but it has been around for quite a while now.
The Capcom Pro Tour.
It's just a shame because they had this plan laid out really early on, and I don't think that the hype for the game was where they thought it would be, and so for it to lag on this long, it's clearly like by an early design. And I think if they had the choice to just pull the cord early, they probably would have. But
yeah,
because we still have one more DLC character coming, right?
2 more,
right?
For players from around the
world. They haven't released
sorry,
any
one
of the
one that we don't know about, I should say.
Yeah, we still have one announcement coming.
Let's see here. We got a few more donations coming in. Says Base Forever with a $2.99 donation says the best show today was LR Limited Run Games. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I missed that one, but apparently had some good stuff. I saw River City Girls 2 got announced.
Yeah, I would say that River City Girls 2 and River City Girls 0 or Origins or something. Both of those got announced. They both look awesome.
I didn't hear about that for other
but LRG Showcase
wasn't there
tough.
a physical announcement for Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night?
Yeah, they're doing that. Also, I think it's One Step from Eden, the Battle Network-esque game, is getting a physical release. I think that's what it's called.
The Blood Rain Betrayal from Way Forward is also getting a HD remaster with new voice acting. So that's cool.
Man, over 2,000 people watching, guys. Crazy Time Lords at over 2.2K earlier. That's awesome.
They're all here for She Says and Brandon.
Yeah, exactly.
Skull Kid
I
Tiger
hope so, because if it's for whatever Capcom showing off, it's not much.
Skull Kid Tiger with a $2 donation saying best part of E3 was just seeing more of you guys. Oh, that's so sweet.
Well, thank you very much. We're glad to have you here, and it's great seeing more of you too.
Let's get moving with the $2.99 donation says I really hope they announce a new Mega Man game.
I wish.
Good luck.
It'd be funny
that
if
would be nice.
Sports players is just like, by the way, Mega Man Legends 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I want that more than anybody, but it's just not in the cards for today. But there's something coming. It's at some point.
Like in 5 years, yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. David Gilton with another $4.99 donation. Who do you all want to see for the final Street Fighter V character? I'm thinking Kyo from King of Fighters, while King of Fighters 15 gets a Street Fighter team.
I would like to see Abel. That'd be cool. I like him a lot.
It is weird that Abel's
like my favorite character from 4.
I would have said a Rival Schools character, but they already did that. So
Abel has
another Rival Schools character, a Power Stone character.
Interesting lore to him too. Like he's a clone. Apparently, and I don't think they ever fully explained what the hell was going on with that, but I did like him mechanically
too. Up being like,
actually, Crimson Viper not being back is weird as well.
That is pretty popular. Sea Viper, yeah.
I think she was propped to be popular, but I'm not sure how many people actually used her.
Yeah,
just based off of, I used to play online all the time. I just remember Jury was really popular.
Yeah,
and Abel was semi-popular.
The Darkstalkers character could be fun.
Abel's
Power Stone character could be in there.
Abel's Ultra 1 was so easy to land. Like you could land it in almost any circumstance, especially against a projectile character, because you could slip right through him.
That was the best. I love that.
I don't think should be appropriate for the final character, but I'd love to see Elena in Street Fighter V. She's like one of my favorite Street Fighter characters.
I think Elena is in Street Fighter V.
Check out Capcom Fighters Twitch
and
YouTube channels.
Maybe not. I don't know, man. I can't keep track.
Yeah, I've lost track.
That's a wrap for
Skullomania.
Capcom at E3 this year.
Oh, that's it.
Recap what we all saw.
That's it.
Wow, Capcom.
Oh, there we go. Nemesis with a $2 donation. This feels apt. Worst and Square. Ace Attorney segment spoiled a good bit. I don't know if it's. See, I made sure not to pay attention.
Square was worse.
I think this was a better.
I think Square tried to set expectations, but they said with the and more that always opens it up for other ideas.
Like as we've been saying, Capcom properly set the expectations here. They showed exactly what they said they would, and that's disappointing. Sure, but it's not surprising.
It also helped that nothing lingered.
There really is something for everyone here today.
Also, It's Junker says, I can't tell if that's an actual Mega Man helmet or just a filter, but my god, I'm loving it either way. This is an actual Mega Man helmet, and it's hot. It is hot under this helmet. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd be impressed if that was a filter.
Thank you for being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
So, yeah, and to my fellow Mega Man fans who are disappointed, I hear you, but we do know that there's something they're working on for allegedly a 2022 release, so you know, just be patient and see what happens. I'm hoping for a Battle Network collection too, but at this point, we knew what to expect, so I can't be too disappointed.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed.
Yeah.
I will say though
No,
I firmly believed that we would get at least an update on the existing DLC characters for Street Fighter V that we know about already. And that part has me a little bit surprised in a not good way. Like, I thought we'd at least get a release date for Oro or something. It seemed
it's kind of weird that we didn't.
But you know, this is the first post-pandemic E3, kind of, right? Like halfway post-pandemic. And it just goes to show how hard the pandemic was on a lot of these companies.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's coming to the show and they're like, we don't have a lot. That's basically the theme of this year.
Look at nothing.
Yeah.
John Polish Impossible to Say with a $5 donation saying, I'm still mad at Capcom for going GameStop exclusive for the Stories 2 amiibo. They still haven't been available for pre-order. That's a shame. I missed that bit about them being GameStop exclusive. So that is too bad. But thank you for the donation. And also Geller with $5 saying, you think there's a chance Battle Network Collection could be announced by Nintendo tomorrow since they were GBA games? I mean, look, nothing's impossible,
Maybe,
but I'm not going to expect it.
Yeah.
I think
that hope, that holding on to that hope is just going to hurt you, man.
You guys,
I
say this very specifically and out of love to our audience. You guys are putting way too many eggs in the Nintendo basket.
Yeah,
like
don't
you are
expect
setting
Nintendo
yourselves
to
up
save
be
you.
really let down tomorrow.
Agreed.
I think we're going to get some good stuff. I don't think it's going to be everything that people were hoping.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, the expectations that are being set for this Nintendo, E3 Direct are so astronomical at this point. And unfortunately, it's, it has nothing to do with Nintendo that the rest of E3 has been so disappointing for other people. That's not on them. It's not up to them to save E3. It's up to them to deliver their Nintendo Direct, which they're going to do. Whether it saves E3 or not, that's not really their problem.
Yep.
And I wouldn't expect it to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really,
Personally.
for the Nintendo Direct, I don't expect too much, only because there's so many things they've already announced that did not have like a set date or a gameplay trailer. So there are so many titles that are just floating in the ether right now that we already know about. And I can't imagine there being too many big announcements to be made when there's so many other titles that are just waiting for more information.
And Nintendo kind of does that every year, don't they? Like early on in the year, there's a Direct that kind of sets the pace at least through the fall, and then at E3 we might get one holiday game, and then just release dates for everything else that we already know about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so it's the idea is what's going to be the holiday game,
Other than Pokemon, I'm not sure on that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
So my guess.
Go
is this a good place to do a speculation on Nintendo tomorrow? Or
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I was gonna say, my guess is Breath of the Wild 2. Maybe that's a bold one, but I think they already confirmed that Splatoon 3 is set for next year. I think they said tentatively 2022, and
They did, yeah.
They did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Metroid Prime 4 had a hard reset on development, so I could see that maybe they'll finally have something to show, but I just don't imagine it'll be ready for holiday. And like, what else do we have at that point? Bayonetta 3 maybe, but that's also
I feel like
who
we're going
knows?
to see Bayo 3. And I think Breath of the Wild 2, I think we're going to see it, but I think at most it'll be another short trailer confirming 2022. I don't think we're going to get a blowout on the gameplay or anything like that. I just don't think it's going to happen. Yeah.
So what
I think it's a sprinkle of small stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing people note that we did have that leak of like Atlas themselves of SMT5 coming the holiday. Not that it's a big one, but we'll likely see SMT5 tomorrow. The thing that
Shin Megami Tensei 5?
Yeah.
But that's not published by Nintendo, right?
No, but it should be there because it's only it's Nintendo, it's Switch exclusive.
Okay.
Right.
So it makes sense there.
It's not directly Nintendo related, but Gerald Jaron with a great point in the live audience patron chat saying, to my knowledge, I think Capcom even acknowledged that the pandemic screwed up a bunch of anniversary plans concerning Battle Network, right? And yes, that actually did happen, which is a great point. I'm glad you brought that up as a reminder to folks. They did admit that they actually even asked by words like, please be patient for more news on the Battle Network front due to the pandemic. So that's one reason I wasn't really expecting much here as well. So they did say that, and thank you for that reminder, Gerald.
Yep. I also say that the Sega leak that happened is extremely exciting. I like what they came out, but I don't think it's been officially announced yet. So I'm not saying exactly what it is, but we'll likely see that at Nintendo tomorrow.
Yeah. Also, Adoodle, you mentioned that as well. Just want to give you a shout out. Thank you for that reminder as well, Adoodle.
But as far as a big holiday game,
it's going to be something with Mario on it, probably.
Well, we have that WarioWare survey. We've had rumors for a while about freaking Metroid 2D. Like, those might be good for the holiday, but I'm not sure if they're like the big things. And that's
could it be that Donkey Kong game we've been hearing about?
Could be that. I mean, hard to say. I mean, technically, it is still the Zelda anniversary, so we could see something.
Right.
Zelda.
There could be a 2D Metroid waiting in the wings to be revealed. Who knows?
Yeah. Real quick, Hudio with a $2 donation says, "I just want something exciting from Nintendo." I think, depending on the fan base, you'll get something exciting. Whether that fan base, whether the people outside that fan base feels catered to, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if you're a fan of Smash like I am, you're going to be happy tomorrow. Well, depending on who the character is, but I do think there's going to be a character reveal. But for those of you who kind of turn your nose up, like, oh, Smash, don't waste time on this. You might be disappointed by that, because I do fully expect the next Smash character to be revealed tomorrow.
Yeah, someone DM'd me and mentioned that Nintendo's official Smash Brothers playlist now has 2 private videos on it. Which I haven't verified that. Maybe that's just
right.
I've seen it before. I've seen people verified. So
that is true. However, the playlist says that it hasn't been updated since 2019. I don't know if that doesn't change if those videos aren't live yet, or however that works. But I wouldn't put any stock in it for now.
I mean, I put the prediction out there that they'll announce both final characters at E3, just because.
I feel the same way.
It just like cover that hype, it's the same as Banjo and Hero, where Banjo covered the western side, Hero covered the eastern side, or the Japanese side.
I think that only works though if the characters cover those territories again. Like, I don't know if that works equally well.
I don't know if it's necessarily that, or if they're just trying to prevent Smash from going out on a whimper,
Yeah, don't have the people complaining about, our last character was Byleth, or our last character was Incineroar. Like, everybody always expects the last character to be the most hyped. They save the best for last, and that's not Nintendo's way.
This happened with Smash 4. The last 2 characters for DLC were announced at the same time, with Corrin and Bayonetta. And I think it's just a safe strategy to make sure that the optics on the announcement are relatively positive.
I think it really just comes down to who the characters actually are, right? If they're 2 really huge third-party characters, it probably doesn't make sense to announce them together. But if one of them is like a Gen 8 Pokemon, and the other is like, a third-party character, it probably does make sense to reveal them together.
Everybody in the patron chat saying Bayonetta was hype. Yes, Bayonetta is hype, but was she the 4th or 5th? Was she the last character or the second to last character? You don't know. So if it ended on Corrin, all of a sudden, not exactly a hype one. Especially
right. I mean, Corrin came out first, so that's true. I think if they had only revealed Corrin, that might have been a lot more disappointing for people. Having Bayonetta,
I remember the reaction to Corrin still being like miserably negative. So if Bayonetta hadn't been there too, it would have been awful.
I really hope it's not a Gen 8 Pokemon. That's the one thing I'm really just hoping it isn't. And it's only because I feel like Pokemon, Fire Emblem, and Mario need a break for Smash reps. Like, I don't hate Pokemon or anything, but I just don't really want that to be one of the final 2 characters.
I mentioned this recently on Twitter, and someone responded with, like, well, why wouldn't you want it to be a Pokemon? There's, like, an infinite number of possibilities for movesets with Pokemon. And I said, well, there's, like, an infinite number of possibilities with Smash Brothers, and doesn't have to keep pulling the water from the Pokemon well to do it,
And Pokemon already has a ton of representation. So.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Yeah. What I do like, though, is that it hasn't leaked. We really don't know who the next Smash character is going to be.
I'd say start cracking down now, because this feels like, all right, everybody else is cleared. Let's start leaking, and because people are desperate for any type of hope.
Yeah, and I don't know what the source was or anything, but I did hear whispers of somebody potentially leaking direct stuff, like
I heard that
on
too.
the internet at some point. So be careful. This person who is apparently going to do that apparently does have a track record of being accurate about things in the past. So if you are trying to avoid leaks, you should avoid 4chan anyway, all the time. But avoid 4chan and Reddit and all that stuff. Just be careful. Stay spoiler safe.
Meowcow32, thank you very much for the £3 donation saying, would you be hyped for Phoenix Wright in Smash? Yes. Absolutely yes.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I think Phoenix and Smash would be hype as hell. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just
that'd be great.
Make him as gimmicky as he was in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd rather have a more traditional moveset than having to be like, oh, he's fragile when he doesn't have his evidence. It's like, oh, come on.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I know Roger's really pulling for Phoenix Wright tomorrow. Like, that's his number one right now.
That would be hype.
He has this whole plan for the reveal trailer where it's a parody on the Super Mario Sunshine courtroom scene.
Oh,
that's awesome! Yeah,
where Phoenix Wright comes to defend him. Yeah,
I love Roger's reaction, like Smash reaction videos. They're always so fun.
I occasionally go back to watch him cry at Smash Ultimate's reveal.
Me too.
It's so good.
And when he breaks his headphones at Pyra and Mithra being revealed.
Yeah,
so good. Termina27 with a $4.99 donation saying the Dragon Quest Direct should have been during E3. It would have absolutely been the highlight for me so far. Hell yeah, you know what? That was way better than what we got during E3 for Square Enix.
No plans for a worldwide release.
Yeah.
It's kind of jarring now when you think about it. It's like, they got the Dragon Quest stuff out of the way first so that it could usher in all that. That
they definitely were more Western focused with this one, so there you go.
Bleak Forest is saying, I think my donation didn't show in chat. Yeah, if he did donate, we didn't see it on our end, I don't think, Bleak Forest, so we're really sorry about that.
Sorry.
Yeah, it didn't pop up for us.
I'll check the back end for Super Chats, but in the meantime, Ray Smash Brawl 176 with a $5 donation. Thoughts on people who love to leak stuff for clout? I hate leaks, man. I hate.
They suck.
Let me be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are too black and white on this. I live in the gray area, man. Leaks are exciting. I mean, I'm not saying that I think it's great. I do understand that, developers have plans.
I will show this right now. Look at our reaction to Mario plus Rabbids being revealed. What if we had no indication? No idea that was coming.
That would have been so much more exciting.
I mean, I'm not saying our reaction would have been better, but I think there's something about knowing what's going on behind the scenes that people just inherently want to know. Like, that's why the GigaLeaks stuff from Nintendo was so exciting. Like, we all want to know what's going on at these companies.
The video game industry is notoriously secretive.
But like, imagine if Cloud and Smash had leaked. Like, that was something I was so happy didn't leak, because it was a true, genuine,
Sephiroth.
Holy fucking shit. Yeah, Sephiroth. Like,
I lost my mind at Sephiroth.
I hurt my hand.
And if there's some sort of hype police coming. If by some sort of
you guys talking about leaks in there?
Smash, I know, right? If by some miracle Sora got into Smash, I wouldn't want him to leak, because I'd want to be genuinely surprised by that.
Yeah, no, I get that, and oh my god, I remember when Cloud first got announced. I was still working an office job, and I was doing a little bit of after hours work, and then I got to sneak in a YouTube video to watch what was announced, and thank God there wasn't too many people there. There was just one person there. And like when I saw Cloud, I started smacking the table and everything. I was like, "What the hell?" And one person was like,
"The heck's wrong?"
Headphones
on and everything.
For some reason, Bleak Forest, your super chat didn't show up in the front end during the chat, but I do see it here in the back end. It was a $2 donation saying full reveal for Breath of the Wild 2 and instant best E3 showing. I think everyone would pretty much agree with you on that, but don't expect a full reveal of Breath of the Wild 2. I'm telling you right now, don't expect it. I don't think it's going to happen. I think a 2022 release date at best.
What's your reason for that theory, for that speculation?
It's just it just doesn't feel as though it's going to be a 2021 game to me. I just, of course, I don't know for sure, but given everything with COVID, the pandemic slowing everything down, Breath of the Wild 2 is already in early development when we first saw it. I just don't think it's going to be a 2021 game.
Even Horizon can't nail down. Like, Horizon still is not saying, yes, we're definitely releasing on this date. It's just no.
And I just don't think they would be showing it if it wasn't. If it is indeed a 2022 game, I don't think they're going to blow the lid off it just yet. I just don't think so.
When did it get announced? Did it get announced the same year?
We got the lid blown off at E3 2016 for Zelda.
Well, 2019 is when we got Zelda 2, or Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
When was Metroid Prime 4 first announced? And then
I think that's
4 years ago, so 2017.
2017.
Oh, was it? God, it was 2017. Real quick, Geller with a $5 donation says, "Could I get a closer look at the Mega Man figure in the back?" I assume you're talking about mine. I got this at a PAX a couple of years ago.
Well, that's great.
I just saw this, and
that's nice.
Hell yeah!
I had it on display, but I don't have a good place to put it anymore, so I just put it in the box and well, that'll work.
I have that one. Yeah. Okay. That's the D-Arts, right? I think I have that one.
Yeah.
Ash felt like a moment of insecurity in his Mega Man fandom. He's like, shit, I better make sure I own that.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got to be able to.
I actually have I have 6 of those D-Arts figures, but they're still in a box somewhere. I just don't have anywhere to put them. That's the problem.
That's why it's still in the box.
It's like I don't have one; I have 6 of them.
Sire3MK with a $10 donation. We got our backwards cap wearing hippo giving the thumbs up again. So thank you so much. Thumbs up to you as well. Soulstar with a $5 donation saying, "So what did you think of the Capcom presentation? Felt very lackluster since we didn't get any new game announcements." Yeah, sometimes some companies just decide well, this is on our docket. Here's what we got, and there you go. You got to realize that Capcom kind of already released their 2 biggest titles for the year with Monster Hunter Rise and Resident Evil Village. So, what really do they have for the rest of the year?
They're coasting at this point.
It was definitely boring and just didn't feel like there was much point to it. But at the same time, as I've been saying, they did set those expectations up a week ago. So I wasn't going in expecting anything other than what they said they were showing, and that's exactly what happened. So
not terrible,
but I can't be upset. Yeah,
it's like it sucks, but
not very noteworthy. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was okay. Good way to kill time.
Yeah.
I'm just glad she says and Brandon were here. That way, at least I was going through an experience with some good friends, and that to me was better than the show itself.
Misery loves company, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Worst part was esports. Having that esports section here was dumb.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Yeah. Feeling dreamy with a $2 donation saying, "Do we know how long Bandai Namco the presentation is tomorrow?" We don't.
I just looked. I just looked it up. It starts at 2:25 p.m. and the next one that happens, the next presentation that happens after that is at 3:30. So we might be looking at roughly an hour, probably a little less.
I'm oddly excited for Bandai's show.
Bandai could have something cool.
I'm cautiously hopeful.
Give me some Dragon Ball, baby. I want those.
That's all I want. I want some Goku in my life this week.
See, I wish I was feeling like that, because I'm pretty sure we are going to get Dragon Ball. All I want is Ridge Racer, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get that, or Klonoa. I don't think I'm going to get that.
But those trademarks, those trademarks.
The trademarks. I know.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I hope that's what happens. Ridge Racer 8 would. No, it's not. I mean, it would be great if we got something on the Ridge Racer front, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I hate to be the guy raining on the parade, but that trademark situation just reeks of they're like, these are about to expire. We need to re-up them all in one big batch.
100% agree.
I think it's time for them to tell us.
Encore thing is, but we'll see.
I think it's time for them to tell us what's going on with Dragon Ball FighterZ now that all the DLC is out and there's no future that we're aware of. I love FighterZ.
FighterZ are already out.
Yeah, it ended on Gogeta, and that's it. They haven't said anything since.
No Reddits. How did that happen?
I'm bummed.
That is weird.
Maybe a PS5 Xbox Series X version with additional.
I think it might be time for FighterZ 2.
Just for a sequel, straight up sequel.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
I just hope that if it did happen, we just got the base roster of all the characters we have currently. I don't want to lose anyone.
Right.
You don't want to shed a few Gokus?
No, thank you.
If anything, we need a few more Gokus. I mean,
what?
We need Moro. We need base form Ultra Instinct Goku. We need Super Saiyan God.
Give me
Ultra
granola.
Instinct Goku. Hey, those are all canon. They're all in the manga now. You gotta.
What about movie Goku? Do we need Justin Chatwin Goku in the game?
Oh God.
That would be the only exception to adding more Gokus, is having something as ridiculous as that. I'm down for that.
It's time for Bulma to finally be a fighter.
There we go. I like
That'd
that.
be cool.
Get Chi-Chi in there.
Oh please, yes. She gets one fight in Dragon Ball. That's it.
And it's against Goku, so of course she's gonna lose.
Yeah.
She cut a dinosaur in half in whenever she was introduced. Like that girl can
That's
fight.
awesome. I don't think I realized that. That's cool.
See, Mike F with a $4.99 super chat says, "Thank you guys for keeping me up to date and entertained at work today. First day back after vacation, and I needed it. Really appreciate y'all." Well, we appreciate you. That was really nice.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Thank you so much for the support.
This probably is a good time to remind everybody that we will not be doing an episode of Today's News tonight. Today.
Oh yeah.
But normally we would. But
Considering it'd be starting in 40 minutes.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot of news we haven't already, just found out live through all the E3 conferences, and we just need the time to prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow's, of course, our longest day with Nintendo Direct and a Treehouse, and then Bandai Namco. Derek, you're working on a deep dive for the Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And,
now would be a great time to ask. She says, "Will you be live tomorrow as well on your channel, or will you be covering the Direct?"
Yeah, I'll be streaming it over on my Twitch, but that's not to try to advertise that here.
No, absolutely you should. Listen, if you're not watching us, please go watch She Says, okay?
But watch these guys instead.
Well, we love you all the same, man. We appreciate you coming on. But yeah, obviously, either here or over at twitch.tv/boundary break. That's right. I'm doing it for you, man.
There's going to be so many Nintendo streams to choose from. So
there really are. And no matter where you go, you're probably well taken care of. But, obviously, I got a soft spot in my heart for all our friends. If you don't want to watch with us for whatever reason, go visit one of our friends. We would appreciate that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's see. Imaginator with a $2 super chat says, "What if MM Legends 1+2 got ported to Switch?" Hell yeah, dude! I would love
boy.
If it was, I would be over the moon happy. Yeah,
yes, and throw Tronbon in there as well. Let's just get all the whole Legends flavors. I actually watched, and this is just, we're riffing now, so fuck it. I watched a really great video on Did You Know Gaming, their Region Lock series, which is very similar to our good friend She Says' Region Break, but they did one on the Japanese feature phone video game market. That's a really compelling thing to watch about preservation of those games, and I didn't know this, but there was a Mega Man Legends game exclusively available on feature phones in Japan.
Oh, weird.
Wow,
yeah. So there you go, Ash. There's your bit of Mega Man trivia for the year. I'm never gonna tell you something you don't know about Mega Man, I'm sure.
I actually, I still need to watch that video. It came up on my feed last night, and I haven't watched it yet. But I saw Mega Man Legends in the thumbnail, and I was like, I need to watch this at some point. And She Says, you and I still need to do a follow-up Mega Man episode, man, covering 7 through 11 at some point, man, or X through X4.
Yep, X is definitely something that would be on the docket. I would like to do that.
Yeah, we got to do that at some point.
I'd be down.
Real quick, Santi the person with a $2 donation saying Chi-Chi with her joke angry Kaioken form. Thanks. There you go. Perfect.
Nice.
Put her in there for
also, you Narukami in the live audience patron chat, trying to get a rise out of me, trying to start something. I'll happily watch and see Ash Paulson's reaction to Crash being announced in Smash with 3 devil emoji faces. We'll see, man. You know what? Even though I've been very, very public about how much I really hope it's not Crash Bandicoot in Smash, if he is revealed tomorrow, I'll be happy for his fans, including you.
Fair.
So, may not be what I want, but I would never rain on the parade of anybody getting a character they have wanted forever. So,
is there anyone else you desperately wouldn't want to be announced for Smash besides the Pokemon and Crash?
I'll be honest.
Sorry,
Fortnite character.
What is it?
Fortnite character.
Doom a Fortnite guy. Character. I just like, yeah. I'm like, I don't cool for those fans, but
it's just stage.
I just don't. I'm not saying Doomslayer doesn't deserve a shot, but I personally wouldn't be hyped for that.
Yeah.
And Master Chief, as much sense as he would make, I wouldn't be hyped for. But I know that a lot of people would be so excited to see that happen. So, but personally, those are the ones I'm hoping it's not. But to turn it around and say who I hope it would be, obviously Sora, but I'm not expecting that. Tails. Tails would get me so. Tails or Eggman. Tails or Eggman would get me so hype. Of course, Sora is who I really want, though.
What if it ended up being classic Sonic?
Oh God!
That would be
man,
really
hell yeah!
disappointing.
No, I'd be a little disappointed.
down.
I would
I'd make them
different. Just
I wouldn't like that at all.
At Sonic.
Can I just break down what just happened there?
That's Sonic.
He was like, "Hell yeah!" and all of a sudden you just hear unanimous. Oh, no.
Oh,
where's our Echo Fighters pass? I'd take it in that.
Oh, sure, that'd be great.
You and Utterkami reminded me Rayman. I would not be happy about Rayman at all, and I think his window's closed. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I think that window.
Oh no! I'm on Team Rabbit Peach.
Rabbit Peach.
Yeah.
There you go.
I would love to see Bill and Lance from Contra. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Okay.
Oh yeah.
FTN in our chat says, "I will hope for Shantae until it's all over. I think her window's closed, but I would be so happy for Shantae."
Me too. Chocolate Cake with a $5 donation says, "I bought Topalon, a Gmode published feature phone puzzle game. Very simple but fun. Cool. I don't know. Nice. I have no idea what that is."
We were talking about the Japanese market for feature phone games. Gmode is one of the providers for those types of games.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, so I would love to know more about those types of games, but apparently they're impossible to get your hands on without having access to a Japanese feature phone on a specific carrier. So never going to happen. I'll die first.
Right.
I know a lot of the focus has been on Smash characters, but do you think there might be something else for Smash? Like, this is going to be the last big update or two before I suppose that the game's just, finished.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
You mean like a stage pack or anything? Like adding some
stage pack and a Echoes Fighters pack would be the two things I'd want.
DLC.
I don't really expect any more major gameplay modes. I think they're pretty much done on that front. I'm not really, honestly, I'm not really expecting a stage pack or anything. That would be nice, but I think really the most I'm expecting is the two more character passes and the Mii Fighter costumes and such that come with that. I'm not really expecting any more major surprise content drops in Smash. I would love to be wrong, though.
I'm expecting Sakurai to buy a boat, delete his Twitter, and go live very far away from the Smash community.
Exactly.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Dark B Andy with a $5 donation saying, "Ash, you forgot Waluigi."
Oh, I did forget about. Well, yeah, that's true. He's probably more than anybody. I would rather have Crash. I would rather have Rayman. Wow. I would rather have pretty much anybody over Waluigi. No, I don't want it. I don't want Waluigi. But again, I will swallow my pride if that happens. I will swallow my pride and be happy for all the Waluigi fans if that does happen. But please no. Please no.
I will main Waluigi and fight you exclusively with him.
Nice.
Honestly, I have nothing against Waluigi the character. I just don't want the reactions from the internet if he gets in. I'll just have to stay off Twitter for a while. It'll get real weird.
At this point, the only first-party character I would really be hyped for that I can think of right at this moment is a Rhythm Heaven rep, and that's just not going to happen. So, absence of Rhythm Heaven character, which I don't think is going to happen at this point. Yeah. Dixie Kong would be cool, but I just feel like at this point, maybe as the last character or second to last character, I'm not sure if it would be as hype as it would have been for her to get in earlier.
For me, first party that I would absolutely love is King Hippo.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be really because he's super iconic. I mean, he's 80s iconic, but still, they did that with Duck Hunt.
He has an updated version, so it's all good.
Yeah, true. That too. Mm-hmm. Although it would be really cool if he had a blue alternate color to match the captain.
Oh, that would be so good.
That'd be perfect.
Give him a Captain N final smash.
Continue that whole villain aspect. That's why if we continue the villain aspect and we get a third-party character, that's why I think Eggman has a better shot than Tails, but we'll see.
I would be happy for either one. Eggman or Tails gives us another Sonic stage, more Sonic music, presumably more Sonic remixes, hopefully. That would be so hype. I would prefer Tails, but I agree with you, Derek. Eggman does make sense with all the villain representation in Ultimate.
We'll see.
X Dennis points out that a Rhythm Heaven character almost happened in Smash 4 in the Chorus Kid, so it's definitely not impossible. No, it isn't. But I just kind of feel like...
But also, the main girl from Famicom Detective Club almost made it into Melee.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it's like she has not got in, so I don't.
You know what? Ayumi Tachibana would be pretty hype, and I know Steve will agree with me on this.
Yeah,
that would be a pretty hype surprise in terms of first party characters. I would like to see that, and she's a
I want to see
Naginata
Ayumi.
user.
Yeah,
yeah, like we don't have a Naginata user in Smash. I think that would be actually really cool.
Which is
Nemesis
weird because
with
a
a
lot
$2
of
donation says, "Imagine Leon Kennedy for Smash. He wields a gun." I'm like,
what's
These
Joker?
suplexes and everything.
yeah, we
I'd
got
be down
people with
for Leon.
guns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be fun. Leon has the
Just
stuff
a
to make
Resident
that
Evil
work.
rep in general would be great. It's
Yeah,
kind of weird that there
true.
isn't one at this point.
And we got spirits.
Yeah, we got Bayonetta with her foot guns or whatever the hell you call those. Well, she
Yeah,
got
exactly.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Captain Falcon's had a gun on his holster since Melee. No one ever
just
talks
doesn't
about
need it.
that.
Star Fox uses a laser blaster. Nintendo loves guns,
is
is
true.
what we're saying.
Yeah,
Clearly, when
Mario
I
has
think of
guns
guns,
now.
I think of Nintendo in that order.
absolutely.
Breath of the Wild 2 featuring guns.
How funny
speaking
would
of-
that be if that was the entire trailer? Like, we just go to where the last one ended, Ganon resurrects in zombie mode, and Link pulls out like a Sheikah pump-action shotgun and just drops him real quick. He's like, yep, that's it.
He's already got the motorcycle. I can see it.
This game is Minecraft now. We're just going to build things.
Yeah. Speaking of Breath of the Wild, that's actually... I would be pretty hyped for either Urbosa or Mifa in Smash. I would like to
Oh my
see
god, I want
Zelda
Urbosa
or
so
another.
bad.
Urbosa
That'd
would
be
be
really
hype
cool.
as fuck.
It is
That would be pretty
really
cool.
strange to me that like there's this compelling aspect of always putting in a new generation Pokemon into every single Smash Brothers game, and yet for some reason, as popular and as big as Zelda is to Nintendo in general, they don't include those side characters that are very combat ready for Smash Brothers. You know,
Yeah.
as if there's like some rule that they have set for themselves. It's like, well, it's only for that one game. Well, yeah, but you know, what's the whole point of putting in a current gen Pokemon that hasn't been tested for time's sake about how popular they're going to be?
Or a
be
Fire Emblem
on
character, for that
roster?
matter.
Yeah, exactly. So I always just thought that was so strange. It's like, oh, you could have had Sheik from Skyward Sword. You could have had, who else?
Linkle.
Linkle, yeah. Any of the champions.
Yeah.
Oni's in with a $5 donation says, if it's not Lloyd Irving or Yuri Lowell, I'll be disappointed. Makes no sense that Namco only has one rep. That is very odd.
Yeah, I wouldn't completely discount the possibility of a Tales
Big
of
Doug.
rep. I'm not really expecting it, but I wouldn't say it's impossible either. It's probably
It's
one of
more
the
it's on the
relatively
more likely
likelier-
end aspect.
If we get one
yeah.
more Namco rep, I'd want it to be Dig Dug. I know that's kind of lame, but
I'd want
That'd
it
be
to be
amazing,
Konoha.
but I
Blow
don't-
up and pop your opponents.
Yeah, I
it
know.
would be great. Or just
Dig Dug
like
would be pretty cool. Yeah,
you know what? Like if you really want to put it to the test, the enemies from the game just pop up and he blows them up and he can use them as projectiles or whatever.
Hey,
You know?
if they could do Duck Hunt Dog, they can do anybody.
Exactly.
True.
I mean, if we're talking Bandai Namco reps, Klonoa would probably get me evicted if that ever happened by some miracle. I would be screaming so happily, so loudly, so happily.
I
But
feel like if any Bandai rep gets in, it would have to be Klonoa. I can't see anyone else
Think?
being more exciting than that. Yeah,
I don't
I
know
mean,
if
I
enough
feel like
I don't know. I think Tails is
I
bigger
wish.
than Klonoa.
Yeah, I feel like Tails probably is
I mean,
bigger.
realistically,
more
probably someone from Tekken. would
Or
probably-
Tekken, yeah.
Not
Soul
I don't think it
Calibur.
really appeals to this panel of people, but I think
Yeah.
that would probably excite the collective gamer.
Oh man,
verse
what would you do
more.
for a trailer for a Tekken character? Like, I just imagine like
Ooh, I
Heihachi
would
picking up
literally do
Toon
nothing.
Link and chucking him off a cliff.
I mean, that's kind of the point of the game, so that works.
You have the Mii fighter?
Yes, Heihachi is a Mii fighter, which
Yeah.
unfortunately
Real quick,
I do believe rules about.
Toastios with a $10 Canadian donation says, love just chilling with you guys during these E3 times. Good vibes. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Although I probably should get going soon because it's about dinner time for me. So
Same. I've got real life stuff to do. You know,
Yeah, I
that
got some-
boring thing that we do when we're not streaming. Like,
Right.
actually,
I gotta
imagine
finish
sometimes-
my Rabbids script, actually record it, edit it, all that fun stuff. So if I had to guess, it likely won't be up until tomorrow morning. I'll make sure it'll go up a decent time before Nintendo's own thing, because I might very well have other things to analyze and deep dive into. So kind of want to have this one done.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be marathoning the rest of Intermission and Ratchet for our
Wanna
discussion
play.
next week, talking about those. Intermission's great, man. You're gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. It's great, but I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, Derek. But you're gonna be happy, I think.
Yeah. Before we take off, Olenad in our patron chat says, "Are you implying you have a life outside of streaming?" And I wanted to point that out because I was literally about to say, I feel like people think of content creators like the same way kids think of teachers. They're like they see you out somewhere and they're like, no way, this guy's not on YouTube all the time.
Yeah,
exactly. I love. Amy just posted the screen from Emperor's New Groove. It's dinner time, so yeah, it's like
that is
that's a cue.
Yeah.
All right, so as always, she says, man, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for reacting to what was otherwise a not very fun stream.
I'm glad we set your expectations otherwise, because I feel like you would have been really disappointed if we hadn't gave you a warning.
Yeah, it helped. It helped.
But no, we're happy to have
a little
you
bit of medication before the big pain, but.
But no, it's always a pleasure having you with us, man. And you're obviously welcome anytime on the channel. We just love you, and thank you for being here with us. And thank you to the still over 1,000 of you who are here, still here with us, and hyped with us over Smash and Nintendo following the disappointing Capcom showcase. But if you haven't yet, if you could subscribe to our channel and it means so much to us. Every little bit really does help. We're also Patreon funded over on patreon.com/gvgaming. We have tiers that range from $1 a month all the way up to $50 and $100 and above. But even if you can't support us on Patreon, if you could just like and subscribe here, we really appreciate it. And every little bit does help, and we love you all so much. And we'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Nintendo Direct.
Nintendo's next.
Yes. Woo! Nintendo Direct hype. 8:45 a.m. is when the stream will go live, and 9 o'clock is the Direct. And then from 10 to 1, we'll be doing the Treehouse, rotating in and out. I'll be here for pretty much all of it, I think, but Derek and Steve will be filtering in and out as well.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all.
Real quick, because we got more.
Taco
My Salad, $2 donation. Thoughts on Streets of Rage rep? It'd be cool. Likely not going to happen.
Yeah. Blazer Cherry, man. I would love it. Never going to happen, but I'd love it.
Yeah. Captain J Lineback with a $2 donation saying no E3 conference will be as bad as today's NFT one. That just sounds terrible. So
that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Terrible. Yeah. But remember everybody, hype responsibly, and we will see you all tomorrow for Nintendo Direct at 9 a.m. Pacific.
Bye, everybody.
Later.
Bye, everybody.